Welcome everybody to 01 USA Supreme Pro Wrestling.
Introducing his opponent from Monroe, Illinois, weighing in at 172 pounds, Cain!
Thank you, Aaron Clark. Aaron, dressed for the occasion here in Douglas Park, Champaign-Urbana days in Champaign, Illinois. Aaron with a good intro for Oliver Cain, former X Division champion. We heard words from Oliver earlier. Let's see what he had to say.
I'm Oliver Cain, the 5'7" gift from heaven. Many have tried to go toe-to-toe with me and failed. You see, you might wear me down, but you'll never wear me out. I can take it to the top rope, I can wrestle you on the ground. The fact is, there's a reason why I'm the top junior heavyweight here in 01 USA.
Very determined words from Oliver Cain from Maroa, Illinois. Across the ring from him, someone we have not seen before, jumping into the competitive fires here in 01 USA, Jeff Holloway from Dayton, Ohio. There's the bell. Oliver Cain trying to get fan support right away, much to the chagrin of Holloway, who I don't know if he was expecting a hero's welcome or not, but Oliver Cain, one of the most popular wrestlers here in 01. Two men sizing each other up. It looks like Holloway's going to have the height advantage, but Oliver Cain's been in this situation before. He refers to himself as the 5'7" gift from heaven, so you know right away he understands he's not going to be the tallest guy in a wrestling match, but one of the most technically adept. Right now, though, Holloway with a nice maneuver. Oliver looking for a way out, and since he couldn't go over the top, he went underneath, using his lack of height that time to his advantage. Holloway now to the ropes. Referee getting between, making him break. Oliver gives a nice clean break. Oliver, a very honorable fighting athlete here in 01 USA. Have not seen Jeff Holloway before, so I don't know what kind of technique he's used to. Sometimes wrestlers are clean, sometimes they're dirty. Sometimes they like to bend the rules, sometimes they like to out and out break the rules. Look at that leg takedown by Oliver Cain. Up into a headlock now. So far, these two are really just feeling each other out. Again, Holloway to the ropes instead of going for a technical reversal or a break. This might be telling me something about the mettle of Jeff Holloway. Looks for shortcuts out there. That would be my early observation. Another collar and elbow tie-up. Holloway using that leverage advantage to head Cain almost all the way clear across the ring into the other turnbuckle. Going back for a wrist lock. Referee doing a fantastic job staying on top of things. Cain's going to break him down to his size. And look at there, a reversal into a top wrist lock. Holloway looked like he was going to bridge out of it that time. And instead goes right back to the ropes. Holloway getting kind of old now, and I can sense that the fans out here at ringside are not too impressed, and neither was Oliver Cain that time. I couldn't tell if he was trying to help him back into the ring or help him out of the ring, but it definitely did a disservice to Jeff Holloway. Cain observes him now. He says, "Hey, what did I do?" I don't know if that was on accident or on purpose, but it was definitely an interesting maneuver, courtesy of the middle rope. Holloway complaining to the referee now, and he might have a legitimate complaint in this instance, but he's making a tragic mistake turning his back on a wrestling champion like Oliver Cain, and he paid for it. Walks into an arm drag. Second arm drag for good measure. Holloway is reeling, and a third time. He might want to rethink his game plan, and a drop kick like that will make you think twice. For sure, Holloway on the outside now. Watch out for Oliver Cain. He's going through the ropes, and he tackles Jeff Holloway down out here in the middle of Douglas Park, Champaign-Urbana. Oliver Cain, hard to say what he picked up off the ground that time. Always up to something, this Oliver Cain. And it looks like he's just about up to the top rope. He's a good flyer off the top of the missile drop kick. Going for the cover, but he's not going to get it this time, I guarantee you that, because Holloway was already halfway up before Cain pulled him down. Holloway showing some life now, pulls Cain headlong into that second turnbuckle, knocked the pad right off of it. We've got exposed steel there. The referee might need to take a look at that. Holloway's taking advantage of it right now. Has Cain trapped under that hard steel buckle. Drop kick. Holloway now using the ropes to his advantage. Trying to cut off the air supply of Oliver Cain. Cain's a fighter though, coming back with chops. Holloway gave him one moment of rest too soon. A wrestler like Oliver Cain, you have to stay on top of him the entire time. There's a drop kick by Holloway. And a little bit of a agility display there by the man from Dayton, Ohio. Good first look at Jeff Holloway here in 0-1. Appears to be a southpaw. He's shooting those left forearm jabs. Sends Cain across. Well, that was unorthodox, but it paid off. Jumping elbow. Just a 1 count that time. Cain is not going to stay on that mat any longer than he has to. And that's probably a good idea because, folks, it is warm out here. It has to be at least 100 degrees in that ring with the sun shining right down on top of us here in Champaign. That black ring canvas is not doing these wrestlers any favor. I guarantee it is sweltering hot. Holloway pouncing on Cain that time. Cain's reeling. But every time Holloway takes one of those victory laps around the ring and gives Cain even 5 seconds to recover, Cain starts shooting away. Looked like Holloway may have gotten in the eyes that time. Referee reprimanded him for something. Into the turnbuckle. Here he goes with one of those victory laps again. And again, Cain coming back. It is entirely possible that Holloway doesn't know how to put away a wrestler like Cain because, hey, he's in with a big-timer right now. Former X-Division champion Oliver Cain, one of the top junior heavyweights in the world today. But look at that, tilt-a-whirl backbreaker by Jeff Holloway. I'm impressed with that move. Secured him a 2 count that time. You can see the crowd starting to gather around to watch these fighting athletes, as only 0-1 USA Supreme Pro Wrestling can bring them. Cain with lefts and right to the midsection. Holloway stops him that time. Gonna look for a submission maneuver, a standing version of the camel clutch. Cranking away at the neck of Oliver Cain. Holloway drops all of his weight down across the lower back. Back into that clutch. You can see the pain on the face of Oliver Cain. Good camera shot right there. Really telling you the story that is etched across the face of Cain. Holloway going to continue to press the advantage, and he's had the best luck with this maneuver so far, so I think he's doing the right thing right now. Referee checking the arm. If it drops 3 times, Oliver Cain is going to be declared unfit to continue with this match. The match will be awarded to Holloway, but it is not to be right now. Oliver Cain digging down deep, and whoa! Holloway went to leap on him one more time and got 2 knees down deep. Cain with a heads-up maneuver. He's stumbling now, but he's getting the chance he needs to recover. Here comes Holloway. Cain ducks underneath, and atomic drop. Cain off the ropes, getting momentum. Drops the bigger man with the clothesline. Back elbow smash. And Oliver Cain is building the momentum that is so important in a professional wrestling match. Here in 0-1 USA Supreme Pro Wrestling. Holloway goes for the line. Cain ducks, back body drop. And Oliver Cain is really feeling it now. He's feeling good. He thinks he has this match right where he wants it. And I could not argue with him one bit. Belly to belly slam. 1, 2, and no! Holloway kicks out. Holloway really showed me something that time, being able to kick out of that series of maneuvers by the former champ Oliver Cain. Cain now with a neck breaker possibly. No, Holloway resists, runs into an elbow. The action back and forth in this match. Holloway again. boot to the head, and he is on top. The momentum involving these junior heavyweights can change in an instant. You can't blink when you watch wrestlers like this. Oliver Cain, Jeff Holloway. Holloway now hooking Oliver Cain. Looks like he's going for a suplex. Cain blocks, resists. Oh! Shades of a Pele kick by Oliver Cain. Holloway is definitely seeing stars now, and Oliver Cain is seeing a chance at victory. Drops him over that bottom rope. Getting his momentum. Uh-oh. Holloway is right where he does not want to be. Cain right where he wants to be. High rank district. Down with a flying elbow. 1, 2, 3. Your winner, Oliver Cain.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Oliver Cain.
Ladies and gentlemen, 01 fans, my name is Dickie Wabash, and I am the apprentice of Dexter Schwartz, the handler of Doomsday. Now, Dexter's not here. He's in Japan, Germany, somewhere that's not here. So, I'm filling in for him tonight with Doomsday. Mississippi Madman, you're in trouble, because Doomsday's ready. Dickie Wabash is ready. I just hope you are ready. We'll see you out there.
01 USA Supreme Pro Wrestling Tag Team action coming up. And it is hot out here in Champaign, Illinois. Douglas Park, Champaign-Urbana Day. So hot, in fact, that I'm Jim March and I need a little bit of help. So joining me in the broadcast booth, things were getting lonely. April June, welcome to 01 USA.
Hey, I'm excited to see the great action coming up today at 01 USA Supreme Pro Wrestling.
And right now we've got, well, it's not action, but it's a unique ring introduction. Fabulous Jason V from the Friend Zone, trying to make friends with Truk Thompson, another newcomer here.
Yeah, Truk didn't look like he was really interested in making BFFs with Jason V.
Favorite wrestler, Jason V.
Reptar's favorite wrestler, and now I know who Reptar is. He's a cartoon character.
Decatur, Illinois, weighing in at 270 pounds, Truk Thompson.
Truk Thompson from Decatur, Illinois. He looks like a big, tough guy out there. Contrast of opposites to Jason V, who kind of worships cartoon characters. He's friends with them. He's friends with everybody, but on the other side, we've got Blake Steele and the wrestler, Scotty Parker, and Blake Steele's going to talk.
Jason V, look at the way he's dressed. I'm sure that you've had to overcome some adversity. Somebody's probably made fun of you for wearing stuff like that, right? And Truk Thompson, you've probably had a hard life. You probably had to fight some battles and win some wars, and you didn't always win. Sometimes you lost. But Blake Steele, on the other hand, I'm a whole nother breed. You see,
he speaks the truth.
I do speak the truth. You see, the thing is I don't have to overcome adversity. Everything comes easy to me because I am perfect in every single way.
Well, I've heard that somewhere before, Blake Steele. And I don't know if you fit the bill, pal.
And I'm always gonna be on top.
And Blake Steele, full of fire and words, but let's see if he's got action. Now, you know, it's interesting because the last time we saw Blake Steele, he was in tag team action and he seemed offended by that fact. He said he's a solo competitor. He doesn't want to be in the tag team division. But this week, we've got Blake Steele in the tag team division, teaming up with Scott Parker. Now, the way I heard it was Blake Steele was offered a solo match this week, but he said he's got a sore shoulder. He'd rather do the tag team match. I think Blake Steele might be interested in doing a lot of talking and let other people do the fighting for him. What do you think?
Well, looks like it. He's got Scott Parker in there starting the match. Doesn't look like he wants to jump in there anytime soon.
No, he's letting his partner start, and you've got to give credit to Scott Parker. He's ready to go on the other side. I didn't see exactly who's going to start here. Fabulous Jason V is going to start against Parker. Well, he looked like he was ready to go, but I don't see him meeting in that center ring yet. He's standing there in his corner. There's the bell. Now where he's going to go. Jason V and Scott Parker.
Well, you don't see a high five in a wrestling match every day.
Not opponent to opponent, sometimes partner to partner. Well, Jason V he's from the friend zone. He's Mr. Friendly himself, Jason V, and he's gonna.
It's what real men do.
Oh, a hand hug. He says that's what real men do, but I don't even think Truk Thompson, Jason V's partner, agrees with that. Truk doesn't look like the kind of guy that's into hand hugs.
I know what you're doing.
No, he doesn't. Scott Parker looks like he's ready to actually start the wrestling match.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he wants is a wrestling match. He's asking Jason V to get into a referee's position, also known as a defensive starting position in amateur wrestling. Jason V not really sure how it's done, but Parker is going to show him.
I get it. All right, ready? Jason, what are you doing, buddy? Hey, it's not proper.
Well, this is an unusual way to start. Usually we start with a Colorado. We'll tie up. What is he complaining about there? Did the ring burned his hand. Blake Steele comes into the ring now, and he steps right into a drop toe. Jason V pressing him against that. That's got to feel like a hot iron against the body.
Jason V is certainly taking advantage of the natural surroundings there with the sun shining down.
Well, that's what you got to do. You got to take advantage of your surroundings, take advantage of the environment. An unorthodox heads-up maneuver by Jason V. Now he's holding Scott Parker. You know, Parker doesn't look like he's used to too much sunlight. This might be really throwing him off. Knee lift by Truk. More of a knee drop that time.
Truk Thompson showing that he's the most powerful wrestler in this match.
Heavy clothesline. Ran over him like a runaway truck.
Powerful shoulders in the corner there against Scott Parker. He's really feeling that.
Yeah, and Truk has him right where he wants him. He didn't put him in any of the neutral corners. He put him right in his own corner so that he could tag to Jason V and they can apply a double team. They've got to a count of 5 to do this. They do it legally. Truk out of the ring before the 5 is applied. Back on that mat. A wrestler never wants to stay down on the mat too long, but today they particularly do not.
Got him. Show him some power, Truk.
Truk wrist locked out. Trying to hold on. Parker going for the tag, but he can't get it. He would have to pull himself in, Truk all the way across the ring, and that's not going to happen. Look how easily Thompson lifts Scott Parker. Deposits him down with a scoop slam.
That looks like he's looking over there to get Blake Steele in the ring.
He kind of let him tag that time, didn't he? And Steele ran into a slam. Now it's Blake Steele getting bounced all over the ring. Runs into the boot. Another tag. Good in and out tags by this team of Thompson and Jason V. It's possible they could be looking to go for the tag team championship in the future if they could make a good showing of themselves, a good accounting of themselves here. Of course, speaking of tag team championships, next week in 01 USA, we'll be seeing the Hooligans defending their tag team championships. But wait a minute, the action picks up in Blake Steele, the high knee.
For cover.
Just a 1 count that time. The wrestlers are really kicking out quick today. They know what's on the line. They don't want to have a lapse of concentration and stay down there 1 second too long, because before you know it, it could be the 1, 2, 3, and you got caught napping. Now V is trapped in the wrong corner. Steele and Parker taking advantage of it. Kicked him right off. But Parker, aggressive, comes down with a double axe handle. You know, Scott Parker calls himself a wrestler's wrestler. He says he's all about tradition and scientific wrestling. when he's staying on the man's throat in the corner, I don't think there's anything traditional or scientific about that. And what about that one right there?
Yeah, breaking the eyes. That's dirty tactics too. That doesn't seem very sportsmanly.
No, I don't care what school you went to. That is not legal. Reversal. Parker caught in the corner. Sees him coming, drops him over the top. Jason V lands on his feet, blocks the punch. Gonna go up high now.
Jason V, nice maneuver there.
Flying elbow, and Blake Steele doesn't even wait for Jason V to try to make a cover or a tag or anything. When he saw his partner down, he jumped on him like a wild hyena.
Good double teamwork there. They're both staying on top of Jason V, not giving him much of a chance to come back or get a breather.
No, Scott Parker did the heads-up thing. He got Jason V in the corner, made the tag because Parker was hurting after that flying elbow, and now Blake Steele's going to slow things down. When the action was getting a little fast, it was to Jason V's advantage. It looked to me like he has a speed advantage over his opponents. Steele and Parker are probably going to have the power until Truk Thompson gets in the ring, if, hopefully for Jason V, Truk does manage to get back in the ring. Driving knee by Steele.
Goes on top. Just a 2 count. Jason V looking out to the crowd, letting them know he's not out of the match yet.
He wants all of his newfound friends here in Champaign, Illinois to get behind him. Anywhere Jason V goes could be the friend zone. Maybe Champaign is the friend zone. He says, come on guys, get behind me. Right now, he's got Blake Steele behind him and Scott Parker in front of him, and he's going to have to fight for his professional life out there. So close to making the tag, but he ends up with a fireman carry, and whoa, I haven't seen that one in a while.
Airplane spin, that's one of my favorite moves.
Well, round and round they go, and where they stop Scott Parker knows, Jason V. Really dizzy, disoriented. Parker able to maintain his own personal orientation. Sometimes in that move, both men can feel the effect. Shoots him off now, duck under. And Jason pulls out a running boot.
Jason V really needs to get to the corner and tag Truk. There you go.
And he made it. Truk coming in like a house of fire. Clothesline, elbow, looking for something, just following Blake Steele all over the ring. Blake Steele with nowhere to go. Truk just lifts him up high and deposits him down hard.
Truk's going to use his size advantage here, I'm sure, against Blake Steele.
And his hard head, apparently. I thought Truk might go for something, a pinning combination here once he had the momentum, but he's not going for it. He's just trying to apply some damage. Went up on the corner, Parker stopped him, but one after the other, the action is picking up now. One stops one, the other stops him. Double team maneuver now. Just bowls him over. 2-on-1, be darned. Truk Thompson taking both men down. Blake Steele out of the equation now. Truk has Scott Parker trapped in the middle of the ring. Across the ropes and spinebuster. Choosing not to go for the cover. He might learn to regret that. Now he decides to do it, but Blake Steele's there. Too late, Truk. Jason V takes him out, throws him out to the friend zone. Whoa, turned his back, Steele caught him. We've got wrestlers on the outside, wrestlers on the inside. Truk now going for, what is this? Wait a minute, I think there was a blind tag. Did Blake tag?
Looks like he did. He's going on top.
Trying to jackknife cradle now. Gets it. 3 count. What a sneaky maneuver by Blake Steele. Momentary lapse of concentration by Truk Thompson, and Blake Steele took advantage right away. And it was sneaky, it was tricky, but it did what it had to do. You got the win, Blake Steele. Congratulations.
You know what? What happened to me in Red Tool should never happen to a madman. And I got a hit list. It is going to start today with you, Doomsday, and that flunky that Dexter is sending with you. But mark my words, Dexter, I hope you're listening. Bear St. Pierre, I hope you're listening. The madman is coming, and I'm not coming for a friendly visit. I am coming to maim and destroy each and every one of you. Yay, yay, yay.
And that is the makings of a grudge match. Mississippi Madman with strong words.
From Manhattan, Kansas, weighing in at 375 pounds,
Doomsday accompanied to the ring by Dickie Wabash. Our first opportunity to see Dickie here in 01 USA Supreme. I'm Jim March, back on my own for this match, calling the action, and where are we?
I'm getting this for Truk Thompson. He deserves it.
Jason V getting a cold frozen confection as a consolation prize for his tag team partner, Truk Thompson. Well, I guess that's why Jason V is a friend to everybody. He's always willing to go the extra mile and do something nice for a friend. And here's a man with a lot of friends, but right now, he's a man on a mission who looks to have found a friend. Mississippi Madman found out that Doomsday was going to have somebody by his side, so he found a local, Bobby Jones, out there, one of the locals here from Douglas Park. He's going to stand by the side of Mississippi Madman. He volunteered to step up and watch the Madman's back if need be, and that's a wide back.
weighing in at 480 pounds from Olive Branch, Mississippi, accompanied by Sergeant Bobby Jones, the Mississippi Madman!
Now, the Mississippi Madman, we've seen him have a lot of fun out here in wrestling, but the words we heard from him did not sound like fun, and he's going right after Doomsday. This is a bona fide grudge match after what we saw last time between these two when Bear St. Pierre and Doomsday, along with Dexter Schwartz, jumped on Mississippi Madman and laid a tremendous beating on him, and we've never seen that happen to the Madman. Madman is angry, and he's looking for revenge against Doomsday in this super heavyweight battle. Madman setting him up now. Whoa! Enziguri? I've never seen the Madman do that before. Well, he's pulling out all the stops, bringing out every trick in his arsenal against Doomsday. He doesn't only want to hurt him, he wants to show what he's made of. And there's Bobby Jones taking Dickie Wabash back a step, saying, don't you get involved in this action. Let's let these two huge men battle it out. But that gave Doomsday just enough time, and we've got a young fan out there who almost got trampled by 360 pounds of the dangerous Doomsday. And look what it did to Madman. You can imagine what it would do to some young child out there. Doomsday's a powerhouse, and he's not going to take a back seat to anybody. Mississippi Madman, I don't care who it is. Doomsday is one of the real up-and-comers, top contender, and neither one of these men has been pinned yet in 01 USA Supreme. So they both have a winning streak to maintain, and they have a grudge.
It's time for Rudy Tooty.
And right now it's been almost all Mississippi Madman, and he's calling for that move right there, one of his favorites. Rudy Tooty, bang that booty! Mississippi Madman laying the hurting on the middle section of Doomsday. Madman must be feeling pretty good right now if he's going to go for that, because he took his time, let the people know what he was going to do, savored the moment, and did the damage to Doomsday. Maybe going for a repeat here. Wait a minute, we got Dickie Wabash holding on to the leg of Mississippi Madman. He's not going to do damage, but he distracted him just long enough for Doomsday to score with an avalanche. You can tell that Dickie Wabash has really been under the learning tree of Dexter Schwartz, because that was a Dexter maneuver if I've ever seen one. I guarantee wherever Bear St. Pierre and Dexter Schwartz are right now, they're going to get a look at this video. They're going to watch what Doomsday's doing to Madman, wishing it was them. But you know what? You think they were sending Doomsday out to the wolves? They understood how angry Madman was. Maybe Bear St. Pierre didn't want to get involved. Here's Dickie again, trying to choke Madman against those ropes. Well, he was choking Madman against those ropes. Madman's down. I do think it's possible that Bear is laid in the weeds, trying to see if Doomsday does the damage. Maybe Bear will sign the match after this, try to pick up the pieces of the Mississippi Madman. Look at that, 360 pounds down across the big man, the Madman. Well, he's showing off now. He must feel pretty good about himself. When you're in there that close with an opponent, you know how much gas he has left in the tank, and you can tell that Madman is having a hard time getting back up to his feet, but I think Doomsday is making a strategical error. Well, there's a lot of soft spots on the body of the Mississippi Madman, but the head is not one of them. When you go to the head, you're not going to have any effect on the Madman. And now it's the Madman back in charge. He's just strangling him in the corner. Shoots him all the way across, coming right at us.
Let me hear it!
Oh! Nearly 1,000 pounds of wrestler trapped in that corner. He's signaling for that fifth floor choke slam maneuver. This is the one he uses to put so many wrestlers away, and he's stalking him, waiting on it. Can he get Doomsday up in this move? Dickie Wabash up on the ring now. The referee distracted. Madman distracted. Bobby Jones trying to tell the referee, pay attention to the match, but now he's distracting the referee, and we've got Doomsday getting the drop one more time. Oh, Southern neckbreaker by Doomsday. Dickie in there. He got caught, though. And now Jones pulls him to the floor. Oh, he paid for it that time. Look at Dickie. He is out. Oh, my. Doomsday trying to check on his surrogate manager.
What are you doing?
And look what Madman appears to be doing, setting him up. Spear! Doomsday and Dickie Wabash completely got their wires crossed, and it might have cost them. He got him! Madman gaining some measure of revenge this week against Doomsday, thanks to a little bit of help from a friend, and that big spear. 480-pound Mississippi Madman, Bear St. Pierre, Dexter Schwartz, look out, the Madman is coming for you. Next week in 01, the Tag Team Championship will be on the line. The Hooligans taking on Cali 31 in an exciting contest. You won't want to miss it. See us next week, 01 USA Supreme.